were 12 and 15 without him last year. A little one-on-one against a very good defensive player, Lou Dort, and banking for him.
It hasn't happened that many times, and that's last or first I can remember taking the points off.
AD's in the lane. It's out to Russ. They'll swing it over to Bazemore, who's having a great year from beyond the arc early on. Miss. AD cleans up. Avery Bradley pulls up. His best game was against the Thunder. Out to Baisley. He shot 4 for 8 from 3 the other night. He starts with the 3 here. Good start the Lakers, as Stu alluded to. 8-3, 3 minutes into the game. AD pull up and score. What about a... Baisley attacks DeAndre Jordan. Good spin and a score for Baisley. SGA been their leading scorer in every game this year. Rebounds twice and an assist twice. Anthony Davis coming out firing. Why not? Here's the number 3 and the 6th pick in the draft from down under from Melbourne. AD trying to stay perfect and does.
It's just an unwritten thing that's in the NBA where you got the game in hand. You don't need to add another 2 points.
I don't think there'll be any carryover tonight. Baisley, corner, Dort on its way, not going to go down. Good tap that time by Kent Bazemore. By the way, AD is 5 for 5. Everybody else as Baze misses. AD's there. Make it 6 for 6 for AD. Everybody else, both teams combined, 5 for 17.
I think Anthony was there to clean that one up as Baze missed an absolute gimme.
6 for 6, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Why don't you just add that helper to AD? What? A quarter. We're only 6 minutes in. Giddey from downtown. Long shot, long rebound. Taken by AD. AD all over the floor tonight. Extremely active. Thought about it for a moment. Russ is going to try a 3. Yes, sir. Russell Westbrook knocks down a triple. And we'll have 3 substitutes for the Lakers. And by the way, our first look this year at Wayne Ellington in a moment at the next whistle.
And a welcome look, too.
Leaning in is SGA, can't hit, gets his own rebound. Now he's being hounded by a duo wearing purple and gold. AD tried to tie up SGA. 5 to shoot, they're up against it a bit. Baisley loses it, Favors knows the clock, and he scores. That's a veteran right there.
That's just the way the coach drew that play up.
Exactly.
That was a busted play from start almost to finish.
Favors. By the way, he hit a 3 the other night. His first 3 in 2 years, Derek Favors. Russ behind the head, not a good choice. Taking 2-on-1. Giddey all the way. Lob to Baisley. Easy. Does it on the 2-on-1 fast break.
There's one thing that you don't want to do against a team that has to run to really get their points to a large degree is turn the ball over.
Once again, the Lakers led by 26 at one point. It was a laugher, no doubt about it. DJ boxed out, and he's going to get fouled by the Thunder.
The Lakers with those 2 bigs there with Anthony Davis and DeAndre Jordan. Really, anytime you switch, you got to still have one big on the glass.
All right, so we haven't seen Rondo in a couple of games.
Since he tweaked that ankle.
Yep, and we have not seen Wayne all season long. And we certainly have seen Carmelo. So you'll hear a big cheer for all 3, but I would think a lot of it has to do with Carmelo Anthony. But really looking forward, as you said, to seeing Wayne Ellington on the floor for the first time, long time coming, in his return to a Laker uniform. One of 5 Laker players that have come back for another go-round. And while we have the moment, here's a word from Carl's Jr.
The new Hot Honey hand-breaded chicken lineup, only at Carl's Jr. Feed your happy.
Wayne's been out with a hamstring injury. Played last year for Detroit, signed a 1-year deal in August. There's LeBron. The abdominal strain, out at least a week. And as they said, going to take it very, very carefully with him. Not going to rush anything this early in the season. And the schedule will get tougher. This has been, quote, the easiest part of the schedule. Lakers, by the way, more home games than anybody else right now in the NBA. But even with a 5-game homestand looming, it's a tougher opponents. Underneath, the scoop of the score by Baisley.
Nice read by Baisley that time. He had DeAndre Jordan on his hip and just a little scoop shot.
See how Rajon plays now after missing a couple of games. And Ellington runs right into a man. And it's going to be a foul called on Ty Jerome. And here comes Carmelo. So Carmelo had to wait with the free throw by DJ a moment ago. Thus the cheer. Team fouls with 4 minutes to play in the quarter. 1 for the Lakers, just 2 for OKC. That's one thing that OKC does do well. They don't foul a ton and keep the opponents off the free throw line. AD scores! Boy, just dominating. They're not big enough to stop him.
There were 3 players around him, and he didn't even flinch.
Yeah, not big enough to stop him there at all, or talented enough on that end. A bounce baseline, Jerome. Kind of it goes. It doesn't go. And a big fan of Steve Nash. Growing up, Ty Jerome will go to the line.
Look at that last play. Look at all the players surrounding AD, but he just overpowers them and catches it, takes it up, strong, gets it, lays it in. He's a perfect 7.